Hey guys, welcome to Cryptalina channel, and today you will see a very interesting video. But before we start, you should watch this. You will see trades profitability from my VIP Telegram channel, and it's really amazing. If you want to make an incredible and guaranteed result with me and my subscribers, then write me the word crypto in private messages in Telegram, and I will personally answer you within 10 minutes and add you to the VIP group absolutely for free. So hurry up to write me, free places are limited. The first trade was on BYBIT and BitGet, CTSI and USDT, entry point 2685 and targets 2575, 2655, 2630, 2580 and 10s leverage. So let's take a closer look at this trade. So on the screen you see a window in which we have outlined how the trade should have taken place. There are entry points. According to our Fibonacci grid, we have an interesting level at which you can pay attention before opening a position. So we came to the zero level, tested it several times and couldn't reach the goals that we had higher. In order to reach these goals, we need to test the level of 0.3822779 for the third time. Therefore, here we decided to trade between levels to take about such a trade. Respectively, the stop loss is slightly lower, and this is a trade between levels, a classic formation for a breakdown between the level of 2779 and 260. From level 382 on corrections, the price very often comes to the 0.5 level and then bounces up from it. So here is a trade. Down in the shorts you can get up and take the profit. So let's see what happened with this trade. As you can see, this is where we entered this trade at the opening of these transactions at about 6 o'clock, and we closed this transaction as early as 5 p.m. So with 10s leverage we would take about 70% on this trade. So see how the price fell further. At the peak it fell by 11%. Then, as I say, the price went up. Very often it turns out to trade well between levels. So as you can see, this happened here too. The price broke down the level, went higher after that, and then it came go further for an even deeper correction, and after that start a corrective upward movement. So here it happened as we expected. Therefore, according to the CTSI USDT trade, a short position with 25th leverage turned out to make such a ROI, and this is 50% of profit. And we can also see that at the moment the trade went up to 88% of profit in just a few hours. On CTSI USDT. Accordingly, many subscribers have earned on this trade, so congratulations to all those who made it. So let's move on to the next trade. This is a great flow USDT trade. The entry point is 0.914 and our targets were exactly the same: 91.13, 90.58 and up to 76.78. So let's now look at this trade in more detail. We have a 1 hour time frame. As you can see, at 1 hour time frame the flow was in a fairly downward structure. We were falling down a lot. Bitcoin was falling at the time, and we had a descending structure formed on the 1 hour time frame. Plus, the channel was expanding. This is a fairly strong bearish formation. We also had such stakes to collect liquidity up. It was quite logical to open a short position here. So let's look at previous events. So we see that the flow as a whole was formed a fairly strong zone in the range of 0.841 and 0.810, and in general this range can even be stretched to 0.75 and below. It can generally fall there as well. So our target maximum was 0.76, 0.78, where the flow can go. So we also had a stop loss outside of this formation. If we make an overhigh of this week, or at least local highs of 95 and 10, then 99% that we break the structure and go down. So let's see how this trade closed and how it performed. here we came to the 0.87 level, and after that the rebound went up, pretty dangerous. Let's see how it's implemented. It barely reached our stop loss. After that we went down again made such a step, and in general it was possible to enter this trade on the second breakdown of this channel, and that is, we retested from above, again fell into this channel and went down. Here we have such a long trade, and I decided to close it a little earlier, 0.83, and in general it could also be closed along the way. It wasn't necessary to wait for the maximum goals. You could close this trade at 0.84 and at 0.86, and in this situation I closed the trade at 0.83, and I also wrote about this in my private Telegram channel. Here we have a trade flow USDT. You see it held on for a long time. At the moment it was 0.88, and it gave us a 94% short profit on the flow, and I had a final take profit of 0.83. I didn't write about this anymore. I wrote that it was already possible to close a trade at these values, because even then everything was fine, but one way or another on this trade you could take up to 80 or even 90% with a 10th leverage, and it's really great trade. Let's also look at the next one. The final trade for today is a short on Bitcoin and USDT. Entry point 29,820, target 29,023, recommended 10th leverage, and stop loss 29,847. So we had this trade on April 27, and let's see how it performed. So what was the situation here? Bitcoin corrected quite strongly, made such a zero-in and staked for liquidity, and for a short time on the 1 hour time frame we have formed such an ascending parallel channel with an average median line, which we have here, and approximately in the range of 29,800, 29,990 it's located. So let's see when we could go short. So we decided to go short at 29,840, and our stop loss was 29,847. So here is such a small stop loss, something like this, and let's see how it worked for us. Our goal is to take away this small movement along the channel from the middle line along this channel, pick up the movement to the lower border of this channel, and let's see how it all worked out. Fairly fast and easy trade. We took away, Bitcoin reached these average values. We saw that the buyer had no strength, and from the middle line we began to open a short position. If we extended it upwards, there would be no point in holding this short, because most likely Bitcoin would go to test the upper limit of this channel, but this didn't happen. We broke through below this range and went exactly to our goal. So on this trade we could earn from 20 to 40% depending on how much leverage you use, but if you use the 10th leverage you could take up to 30% of the profit of this trade. So it's all for today. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video and want to earn and receive daily future signals in the cryptocurrency market, then be sure to follow the link in the description and write me the word crypto in private messages. And also don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and my Telegram